Have you ever wondered what it's like to become a global superstar before you can even legally drive? Today, we're diving deep into the incredible whirlwind story of a true phenomenon, Billie Eilish. From a homeschool bedroom to sweeping the Grammys, her journey is anything but ordinary. Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell was born on December 18, 2001, in Los Angeles, California. And yes, that's her real name. She grew up in a house filled with music. Her mother, Maggie Baird, is a teacher, actress, and screenwriter. And her father, Patrick O'Connell, is an actor. Both are also musicians. So it's no surprise that creativity was in the air from day one. Billie and her older brother, Finneas, were both homeschooled. This wasn't about sheltering them, it was about giving them the freedom to pursue their passions. Their mom taught them the basics of songwriting, and music became their shared language. Billie joined the Los Angeles Children's Chorus at age 8, which honed her vocal skills and taught her the fundamentals of singing. By 11, she was writing her own songs, inspired by her brother who was already writing, producing, and performing with his own band. The O'Connell household was a creative laboratory. The siblings collaborated constantly, with Finneas often producing the tracks Billie wrote and sang. They weren't trying to make a hit. They were just making music for themselves, experimenting with sounds and expressing their feelings in the most honest way they knew how. Then, 2015 happened. A moment that would change everything. Billie's dance teacher asked if she and Finneas could create a song for a choreography piece. Finneas had a song he'd already written called Ocean Eyes. He thought Billie's ethereal voice would be perfect for it. They recorded it in their bedroom studio, which was, just Finneas's bedroom with basic recording gear, and uploaded it to SoundCloud for her dance teacher to access easily. They went to bed and woke up to a different world. The song had gone viral overnight. It was a slow burn at first, then an explosion. People were captivated by Billie's haunting vocals and the song's dreamy, melancholic vibe. It was raw, it was different, and it was completely authentic. Ocean Eyes wasn't just a song. It was a statement. It announced the arrival of a new, unique voice in music. Record labels came knocking. At just 14 years old, Billie signed a deal with Darkroom and Interscope Records. But here's the crucial part. She and Finneas insisted on maintaining creative control. The bedroom studio remained their headquarters. They didn't move into a fancy, high-tech facility. They kept the process intimate, personal, and most importantly, theirs. This decision would define her entire career. Following the success of Ocean Eyes, Billie released a string of singles like Bellyache and Bored, the latter of which was featured on the soundtrack for the hit Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. These tracks further showcased her unique style, a blend of pop, electronica, and a dark, introspective lyricism that was wise beyond her years. In 2017, she dropped her debut EP, Don't Smile at Me. The project was a collection of the singles she'd released, and it was a massive success. It climbed the charts and solidified her status as a rising star. Her music videos, often self-directed or heavily influenced by her own artistic vision, were just as captivating. They were weird, sometimes unsettling, but always visually stunning, creating a complete aesthetic world around her music. She wasn't just making songs, she was building a universe. During this time, her fashion sense also started making headlines. The baggy, oversized clothing wasn't just a style choice, it was a deliberate statement. Billie explained that she wore it so people couldn't have an opinion on her body, couldn't judge or sexualize her. It was a powerful move that resonated with millions of young people who felt the same pressures. The anticipation for her debut album was immense. And in March 2019, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, was unleashed upon the world. Written and produced entirely by Billie and Finneas in that same bedroom, the album was a game-changer. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and spawned massive hit singles like Bad Guy, which became her first number 1 song in the US. The album was a masterpiece of modern pop. It was dark, playful, vulnerable, and sonically inventive. It tackled themes of night terrors, sleep paralysis, mental health, and heartbreak with a level of honesty that was both shocking and refreshing. You have tracks like Bury a Friend, which sounds like a horror movie set to music, and then I Love You, a heartbreakingly beautiful acoustic ballad. The range was incredible. Then came the 2020 Grammy Awards. It was a night for the history books. Billie, at just 18 years old, became the youngest person and the first woman to win the 4 main Grammy categories in the same year: Best New Artist Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year. She and Finneas accepted award after award, looking genuinely stunned each time. It was the ultimate validation of their homegrown, authentic approach to making music. The two kids from a bedroom in LA had just conquered the entire music industry. But with meteoric fame comes intense pressure. Billie has been incredibly open about her struggles with mental health, Tourette's syndrome, and the anxieties of living under a microscope. This vulnerability is a huge part of why her fans, the Eilish army, feel so deeply connected to her. She doesn't pretend to be perfect. She shares her insecurities, her fears, and her struggles, making her one of the most relatable superstars on the planet. She uses her platform to encourage others to seek help and to destigmatize conversations around mental well-being. In 2021, she released her second album, Happier Than Ever. The sound was more mature, drawing from jazz and classic pop influences. Thematically, it was a reflection on her newfound fame and its dark side. Songs like NDA and Getting Older dealt with the loss of privacy, stalkers, and the emotional toll of being a global icon. The title track, Happier Than Ever, is a perfect example of her genius. It starts as a soft ukulele ballad before exploding into a full-blown rock anthem. It's a cathartic release of anger and frustration, and it became an instant classic. Beyond the music, Billie has become a powerful voice for her generation. She's a passionate advocate for climate action, veganism, and body positivity. She uses her massive platform not just to promote her art, but to push for real-world change. From a viral SoundCloud track to a global icon, Billie Eilish's story is a testament to the power of authenticity. She and Finneas broke all the rules of pop stardom by simply being themselves. They proved that you do not need a massive team of industry producers or a cookie-cutter image to connect with millions. All you need is a unique vision, a lot of talent, and an honest story to tell. Her journey is far from over, and it's clear that whatever she does next, she'll continue to do it her way. Thank you so much for watching. What's your favorite Billie Eilish song? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look into her life, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite artists. We'll see you in the next one.